Dude, how many kids did the guy have? Jeez.
That's right.
And to get away with it, 108? Alright, so for this episode, I am actually interested in talking with Teruteru because I'm interested in his, well, past life and, you know, his relationship with his mother. And to my surprise, I decided to go with Byakuya today, actually, because, well, I mean, we don't know anything about this guy because he's obviously not Byakuya. And, well, you know, I'm assuming he's going to, you know, show us his true personality, right? So, kind of interested with that. Actually, you know what? No, let's actually talk with this guy first. We don't actually even know his name. So, let's try it. Alright, Impostor.
Very strange.
Who in the world organized this farce? Even if I wanted to think about it, there aren't enough clues. All this thinking is making me hungry. Let's have a small meal. Come. Well, as long as we're not gonna spend all day eating, sure. I spent time with Byakuya today watching him eat an obscene amount of food. Man, I would love to see that, actually. And somehow, it looks like Byakuya let me get a little closer to him. Okay. Here, have some more food, actually. Byakuya should be pretty easy, right? He should definitely love potato chips, surely.
Interesting.
You have quite a rare item there. You can buy it at the supermarket for like 50 cents, buddy. Well, not that cheap, maybe $1. Yeah. Even a noble such as myself has never touched something. Dude, it's a potato chip, but, okay. Alright. Interesting. Interesting. I'll be keeping this. Okay, sure. Hey, Hajime, let me ask you one thing. Huh? Me? I don't really mind, but there's something I've been wondering for a while, and I'd like to purge that question from my mind.
Listen.
So let me ask you, what is your body fat percentage? What? Who the hell cares about that? Huh? Psst. Well, I don't really know the exact number. I've never had it checked before.
What?
Never had it checked before? I mean, I feel like that's something that I should have said to Byakuya, because, I mean, do you check your body fat percentage? Because if you do, then
This can't be.
why do you look like that? Are you saying you have no intention of understanding the ratio of fat stored within you? No. This is why I dislike commoners. Man, he's really good at acting, dude. But I guess even if he is the ultimate imposter, he can't like change his body fat that quickly, I guess. For some reason, Byakuya's mood seems abnormal. Oh, right, because Hajime doesn't know he's the imposter yet, right. I'm starting to think I've actually done something wrong.
I see.
Really? Just by looking at you, I'd say that you're a 9? No, maybe an 8. Like, an 8 out of 10? Oh, thank you. Regardless, it's probably around 1 digit. Oh, maybe he meant out of 100. Be grateful this is a tropical island. If you were somewhere less hospitable, you'd freeze to death. That's why you got chubby? I guess that's one way. But what about during the summer? I see. Anyway, you still can't remember what your talent is? Well, actually I do know, but yeah, not yet.
Don't worry.
However, there's no need for you to be depressed about it. Nani? What's with that face? Hey, nothing. I just thought I was going to get yelled at again. How foolish. Do you really think I get mad about something like that? A person like me has a responsibility to watch over you weaklings. Besides, as long as I'm here, it doesn't matter what your talent is, cause I'm gonna protect you all. Ha!
In the name of my family.
You will all know peace. Yeah. Yeah, that went real well, didn't it? I see? His personality's so overwhelming. And so good. Like, this is such a great replica. The Togami Corporation is famous worldwide, but it will grow even more rapidly under my command. You should feel lucky that someone as talented as me is here.
Listen.
Just believe in me. If you do, everything will turn out fine. Yeah. Absolutely. I don't really understand, but he's extremely confident. Oh, that just makes it funnier, dude. So this is Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny. Just make sure you don't get in my way. A commoner should know their place and stay put.
Goodbye.
If there's anything troubling you, I don't mind if you rely on me. Okay, gallantly he strolled away. He was being pretty condescending, but he doesn't seem like a bad guy. I feel like I got to know a little bit about him. Yeah, just wait until we get to the 6th fragment. I decided to return to my room for now. Byakuya-sama! Have another one. Oh my goodness, it's not rare, alright? God damn it. The chicken in my hands is far tastier than the beef inside the... Good talk. Alright, peace out. Huh? Is a German... That's a German proverb? Really? The chicken in my hands is far tastier than the beef inside the free... Okay, I'm assuming it's better to eat beef at that moment rather than keeping it in the freezer and eating it later or something? I don't know. It means something inferior that's nearby is better than something good that's far away. Oh, okay, I took it too literally. But why would chicken be inferior to beef? Well, actually, why would it be? Aren't there times when you'd obviously want to eat fried chicken instead of steak? Yeah, it's just so weird, Byakuya, of all people, talking about this. That's true, but what are we even talking about? Yeah, I'm pretty sure even though he's the ultimate imposter, if any of the Trigger Happy Havoc casts were talking with Byakuya, they would probably figure it out. Especially Toko, I'm sure. I mean, is that even a real German proverb? Is it? Let me actually look it up real quick. Alright, so yeah, didn't see anything.
What are you thinking?
And furthermore, why is pork not even mentioned in this comparison? Dude, what kind of a book are you... Like, where did you even get that from? Is pig meat unattractive to Germans?
Wow.
That's impossible. Okay, so this guy just loves food and eating, I guess, which is no surprise. When you think of Germany, you think of sausage, right? And if you think of sausage, you're thinking of pig meat. What does this mean? What is this conspiracy? Who freaking cares? What in the world is he so worked up about? Dude, imagine this guy actually be like taking over the corporation instead of the real Byakuya. Oh my gosh, can you imagine like what kind of policies he would make? Do you know which meat is the most efficient source of energy? I guess lamb or something?
Listen.
What meat contains the most vitamin B1 for converting glucose to energy? And I'm gonna actually have to answer this, don't I? She's scaring me. I have no idea. How should... Okay, so it's none of... it's not what I said. I'm assuming it's... No, pork? B1 vitamins? I want to say beef. Well, you know what? Who cares? All right, I'll just say pork. Of course it is. Is it pork? The same amount of pork has 10 times the energy efficiency of other meats.
Listen.
Do you understand? 10 times. Yes, Daddy Byakuya. I get it already. What's your point? That I should eat and become just as chubby.
Such ignorance.
There's only one thing I want to say to you. You're inferior to me. What? Become my assistant? Yeah, the real Byakuya would never say that. Huh?
Listen.
The situation surrounding us in this island is even more complicated than I had thought. Even if it's just a commoner's assistance, is better than having nobody at all. But why me? Well, I guess Hajime looks like most likely to accept. But I don't even remember that much about myself. I don't even know if I have a talent that would be useful to you, you know? Memory. Who cares about that? Oh, I wonder if that's like a foreshadowing of how he became the ultimate imposter. Because, I mean, if you become an imposter, then you have to forget about your actual life, right? Your actual memories to impersonate that person as best as possible. Huh?
So, in other words,
Right, even if you don't have your memories, you're still you, right? You are able to live your own life. That is already enough. All you have to do is be yourself. As you stand before me, I will believe in your potential. Byakuya? Oh my gosh! Thank you for the compliment. I'm gonna cry. Also, what use is the past? I too was powerless in the past, but I'm different now. Well, yeah, because you're kind of impersonating well, you know, someone that has a lot of power. Or maybe, wait, I wonder if this imposter actually knows about Byakuya's past, though. But like, how would an individual do that? Like, that's some next level stalking. Throw away your past self. It's meaningless. Powerless? What's he talking about? Was Byakuya really powerless in the past? Yeah, it's kind of hard to believe. Anyway, think about my offer. More importantly, Hashime, eat more meat.
listen.
Do you like chicken or beef? Oh my god, that is the question of the century right there. Chicken or... Well, for me personally, it's beef. For some reason, I still ended up discussing meat with Byakuya until I had a heartburn. Man, this Byakuya and, wait. Oh, god damn it. I was thinking of Chie again from Persona 4. I was gonna say Asahina, but she likes donuts, not meat, right? Yeah. Anyway, what happened to Byakuya in the past? I would love to know that, actually. I wonder if this imposter is actually going to tell us, but it turns out that's actually Byakuya's past. That would be pretty interesting. But I also would love to hear from him how he knows all that, though. I parted ways with Byakuya and decided to return to my cottage. Alright, Byakuya. I don't know if you're gonna like this one, but it's food, so surely.
What did you say?
Oh! Oh my gosh, okay. Where did you obtain this? This masterpiece couldn't even be found by the collective effort of my Togami Corporation. I think I just found it on the island, dude. Okay. I'll be keeping this. Okay,
What do you want?
what did you... Wow, way to show gratitude, asshole. Huh? I didn't say anything. I can tell just by looking at your face. You need my power. As a member of the Togami family, I'm in a position to guide weaklings. No need to hold back. Come, you want me to punch you in the gut? Yeah, that probably wouldn't hurt, actually. If you insist, well... Hold it. There's no need to say it since I already know. I share your dissatisfaction. I wasn't really trying to talk about my dissatisfaction.
Listen.
If I lived like a beast, I would not be dissatisfied at living on this island. However, I am a creature of intellect. I'm a modern person who lives in a new era. There's something important, something missing from this island. You should also know what that is, right? Meat! Something important missing from this island? Why am I being quizzed? There are many things... family restaurant? No, there is a restaurant in this island. Convenience store, we have the supermarket. Fast food? Wait, isn't that restaurant burgers though? Isn't that technically fast food? Well, I guess no. Never mind. Oh, okay. Could it be fast food? That's right. Don't you think it's strange too? Oh my goodness, dude. Despite all these facilities, why didn't they bother to build even one fast food location? Well, probably because it kind of sucks. I'm surprised. I never figured you were the type to eat junk food. He's not. I mean, the real one, anyways. Your shallow beliefs are typical of an ignorant commoner. You don't have to go that far. Do you know how much the body fat percentage of the upper class increases every year due to fast food? I don't really care. From Hollywood celebrities to presidents of industry. Even Bill... Oh wow, they just said the name. Wow, Bill Gates is fascinated by that clown with an afro. Wait, what? Clown with an afro? That's... It reminded me of Yasuhiro, but surely not. Also, it is common knowledge that many professionals at least eat an unbalanced diet. That is not true, I don't think. Damn, if only this island has some means of communication. would have various fast food companies establish franchises here, including the Afro Clown, the bespectacled Kentucky. Oh my goodness. Wait, Kentucky Colonel, that's obviously KFC, but who's Afro Clown? And the red-haired girl with pigtail, the Wendy's? Oh my goodness. Oh, Afro Clown! Oh, McDonald's, I got you. Yeah. I don't really understand what he's really passionate about this. What's making him so drip? Because he hasn't eaten fast food, I guess. He will probably never understand. And I don't want to, I just want to know... Well, actually, no. Is he not gonna tell us, like, you know, his real name? Huh? You always find the same things waiting for you wherever you go. You'll never know what a relief that truly is. For someone like you who has lived a fortunate life, you'll never understand. A fortunate life, Well, let's see. I was used by the school all half my life. Well, not half, but, you know, about a fourth of my life. I was pretty much feeling somewhat depressed throughout the entire school because I didn't have confidence in myself. And, well, okay, yeah, that's a fortunate life for sure. That sounds like I'm better off compared to Byakuya. Oh well, if there's anything worrying you, just let me know anytime. No need to hold back.
Goodbye.
And with that, he left, and he totally didn't listen to what I wanted to talk to him about. What did he mean that I'm more fortunate than he is? Okay, well, I guess we're getting there, about his past. Hopefully? Okay, I remember giving this to, Peko, and she hated it, but surely... Byakuya wouldn't mind, right? Carbonated drink? Yeah, okay. Oh my goodness. Alright, hold up, sorry, what? Listen well, there are 3 types of affluent progenies. Despite their intellect, there are useless progenies who only have their smarts. That's true. Despite their good looks, there are useless progenies who only have their good looks. But the one who is superior in both aspects is the most powerful of all. Me, who has the looks, clearly, and the smarts. I see. And I thought he was making a grand introduction, but no, he was just boasting. Typical.
Rejoice.
I will tell you and only you the secret of how the Togami family has prospered. Ooh, background story. How they prospered? It is based on a special hereditary system. Psh, the head of the Togami family doesn't have a wife. Oh, really? Instead, he has countless children with excellent women throughout the world. I'm not too sure about that. Okay, so this guy was a pimp. Not just any pimp, just international, worldwide pimp. Okay, well, and somehow... I was gonna say somehow he didn't get arrested, but I guess it was with consent. But still, nah, I don't know about this one, Chief. The children are forced to compete with one another. And who remains standing as the winner gets adopted? And that was what? Is that true? Will become the next head of the Togami family. Okay, so Byakuya was adopted? Oh, I see. That's what he meant by his past being crappier than Hajime's. Yeah, I can see that. You mean the kids all have to fight each other? Dude, how many kids did the guy have? Jeez.
That's right.
And to get away with it, 108? Man, this guy was busy. How do you even... What the... I don't even want to... Okay, well, boys and girls fought to become the next head of the... Bro, that... nah, that's just weird. 108 people? Were they all your siblings? That's right, and we were ranked based on our strength. Yo, talk about pressure. Like the bottom, like the bottom half probably got thrown away or something. Or the most powerful affluent progeny is gold. The one below that is silver. I was ranked the weakest of all, bro. Oh, he was ranked weakest. Wait, what?
Listen.
But in the end, I defeated every last one of them. I even defeated the affluent progeny of darkness. Gundam Tanaka!
Listen.
And from there, I finally reached the top. It was the first time in the history of the Togami family that a bronze won their way to the top. That's great. Too bad you died. Oh wait, no, you're not Byakuya, right? It's not like I know if it's true, but if it really is true, I would have definitely ran away from it at some point during the middle. Yep, probably. Me too. It's the history of a battle that will continue for many ages. Isn't it Oh, okay, so he knows it's horrifying. Okay. Yeah, and now, Byakuya Togami standing atop that history. I like how he's talking in third person as if he's not Byakuya, which it is, which that's the case, but how about it? Isn't it amazing? As expected of the Togami line, right? As expected of Byakuya Togami, you mean? Wait, what? Wait, shouldn't that be Hajime's line? Whatever. Compared to any other person, his was the most absolute existence I'd ever seen. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, didn't he just, like, tell us that he's not Byakuya then? There's something strange about what he's... Yeah, exactly, something strange about what he just said. Oh, I wonder... Oh. I wonder if he meant that on purpose. Okay. If by any chance, if you could become anyone other than yourself. Ah, here we go. Who would you want to be? Other than myself. Huh, that's actually a pretty interesting question. I've never thought about it before, but I'm definitely fine with who I am. Really? Hajime's okay with him? Wait, I thought he didn't have confidence in himself. What? Oh. I thought he would say, like, I want to be, I don't know, the #1 ultimate or something. So maybe Izuru, but... well, he actually kind of became that, so... Right now, I'm more focused on what I'm supposed to do. I see. That's perfectly fine. Especially if that's the real you.
Goodbye.
That was quite a way to kill some time. Okay, our conversation is actually getting more interesting. That's nice. I was struck by how lonely he looked with his back to me. Oh, okay. So I guess even though he's the ultimate imposter, maybe he does that because he's lonely. Yeah, so he wants to be like someone else. That would make sense. Okay, so he's kind of like envy incarnate in a way. Because he loves to pretend to be someone else perfectly. Wow. It's kind of interesting. I feel like I'm starting to get to know him better, but I feel like something's missing. Even if it's impossible right now, there might be a day when Byakuya is able to tell me. With his own words. Right. I wonder if that's what he meant in that first chapter. When we were talking in the kitchen. Oh, very interesting. Alright, dude, for your last one, I'll give you this fancy-ass baguette. Alright, cool. Alright, last conversation. Let's see what we get. Hey, Byakuya, I've been wondering about this for a while now. Oh? What you said earlier, what did that mean? That whole bit about the real you. Right. Hajime, what do you think of me? A sexy, hot beast! That's what I think, huh?
So,
I mean,
in other words...
do you like me? Well, yeah, definitely. I mean, I think I'm homo for you, definitely. Whoa, what are you talking about?
What?
I'm just asking if you like me or hate me. It's a simple yes or no question. Oh, I don't know how to answer that when you spring it on me so suddenly. Byakuya looks serious. It's as if he's being backed into a corner. Oh yeah, I think he's trying to say like, do you like me the way I am? Because I guess, you know, he doesn't like his real self. So he wants to ask, okay. It almost feels like he won't forgive me unless I say something. That doesn't mean I should just tell him the truth. I mean, what? Shouldn't the truth just be yes? What do I need to say to make Byakuya understand? I want to say I like you, but I feel like that's a trap. Oh, okay. Well, I don't hate you if I had to choose. I definitely consider you a friend. Aw, there's no way I could ever imitate your leadership. Well, he sure could. The truth is, I think you're amazing. He's so pleased. Oh my gosh. I see. Byakuya seemed a little relieved. What's with him? I feel like he's not his usual self. Such a hesitant, no, kind answer. As expected of you. Huh? I thought you just saw me as a commoner, but okay. But that's how you feel about Byakuya Togami, right? Oh, is he finally gonna tell us? He should, though. What if I wasn't a Togami? What if I never had a birthright, my name, or my ability? Okay, I see where you're going. What if I was more... What if I was more handsome and more disagreeable? Well, Toko would probably jizz all over every single day. Would you still feel the same way that you do right now? Man, I kind of want to see Toko talking with this Byakuya. I don't know about that, but I feel like Byakuya is speaking differently than usual. What does this mean?
In other words,
The exterior is very important. Well, I think you could kind of work on that if you want to impersonate someone, but from a person's name and appearance, an impression is already being formed. Let me tell you an interesting story about a certain man. Ooh, story time.
listen.
This man was born with nothing. Okay, sounds like Byakuya. No name, no birth certificate, no family. He had nothing. He was nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. Do you understand? His existence was completely invisible. He was a person whose life had no meaning whatsoever. The only thing he had was a desire to live a normal life. Wow, that was that really Byakuya's past? So what did he have to do in order to live? What did he have to do to have his existence acknowledged? To receive that affirmation? There was only one way. To keep living, right? His only option was to become someone else. Oh, we're actually getting this guy's past life. Oh, okay. I was gonna say Byakuya. I guess he could be one of those guys that went from rags to riches, but if he did, I don't think Byakuya would be so prideful. He would be more humble. But this, okay, so I see. So let me actually read that again. So he had nothing at all. Wow. I see. So he was like invisible. So he wanted a normal life. So he decided to pretend to be someone else to become acknowledged. Yep. That would totally make sense. Wow. He had to lie to everyone. He had to lie to the entire world. Yeah, he is talking about himself. Wow. If he is, then the person in front of me isn't the real Byakuya Togami? Exactly, yeah. No, even if he's telling the truth, it's not like I know the real him. Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. All I know is Byakuya. I don't know how you're gonna take this, but the only Byakuya Togami I know is the person standing right in front of me. Yo, Hajime is so good with the words.
What did you say?
Exactly. You... Well, he's not gonna blush, but...
Thank you. I've always wanted someone to say that to me.
Wow. Oh, that's kind of cute, but... I do want to know the real you, though. I see. So, I'm really here. I'm really here.
Listen.
If by chance everything that's happening here is resolved safely, there's something I would like to tell you. I no longer want to lie anymore. Not to anyone, not to anything. Not even to myself. I want to live as myself, the person standing before you right now. I've never told anyone this before, but I want you to hear what I needed to say. Yo, wow. Hajime just changed this. Why did they have to make... I just wanted his background story, man. I didn't need this. God. Of course, but saying you like that is kind of weird. The Byakuya I know always says you in a condescending way, right?
What?
What? Yo, Hajime, my man. Hit the brakes. Yo, this guy's... you're right. You're absolutely right.
I see.
The Byakuya you know, huh? For some reason, the expression on his face at that moment was different than any I'd ever seen before. I can finally feel a strong bond between him and myself. All I can do now is wait until Byakuya is ready to tell me everything. And, well, that's not gonna happen. And in order for that to happen, we need to get off this island soon. Wow. I completely lost track of time as I discussed our future course of action with Byakuya. Strangely enough, we were making jokes with each other too. Imagine that. Imagine Byakuya making jokes. Wow, that was actually pretty cool. Wow. Wow, that was actually so cool. He had absolutely nothing, so he decided to be someone else in order to be acknowledged. And he asked Hajime, what do you think about the real me? What if I wasn't as handsome as Byakuya or whatever? You know, what if I wasn't rich and all that? Right, but then Hajime still says, the only Byakuya I know is the person standing right in front of me. Man, that definitely meant a lot to this guy. Man, But I wanted to know his real name though. Do we ever get to like hear that? I hope so. Man, okay. And of course, I keep forgetting about this part. Like, just whatever. Okay, so now that we are done with the impersonator, man, that was really good. I'm glad I did Togami first. When you find monocoins, you'll earn more than usual. That's a skill. Oh, right, because you can't max out Byakuya in the first place anyways. I mean, like, during the game, so, okay. I was about to say that's quite the useless skill, but... Nah. Oh, Nagito. Alright, so... It's between Teruteru and Kazuichi. Honestly, Kazuichi is... Oh, I totally forgot Akane was a thing! Oh, I'm so sorry, Akane. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not that interested in her right now. I'm more interested in his story. I feel like, his story about his mother and the restaurant... I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be wholesome, but also, I feel like there's a chance it can be really sad, which... I don't really like, but... I just need to hear it. Where the heck is he? Oh. Damn, you're short. No offense. 4'3", my gosh. Sorry if you're short. I didn't mean to offend anyone. Are you interested in me? Yes, I am.
I could.
You hot beast.
You.
What the hell did you just say? Okay, I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't hear that. Then how about we learn about each other first? If you like, we can get to know each other with our Can you calm down, bro? What? This guy is just going from like 0 to 60 miles an hour, like... Gosh. Like what? No. Hey, what the? Who says that in your first, you know, get-together time? Like, I declined Teruteru's offer with all my might. And we chatted over tea at the restaurant instead. Well, I'm glad that worked out. Looks like we grew a little closer. Hopefully in a normal way. Which... Fine, I'll give him a present. Stupid ass. Alright. He's a chef. I do remember there being like a cookbook of some sort. Oh, wait. Natural salt. Yeah, isn't this like an ingredient? Yeah, I think he'll like this one. You're giving this to me? Thank you, Hajime. My bestest best friend. I don't know. For some reason, when he says it, it doesn't sound cute. I was wondering, do you specialize in a particular style of cooking? Oh wait, that's Hajime. My bad. What a ridiculous question. Why would you kill the possibilities of your ingredients by limiting yourself to a specialty? Well, if you say so. I don't know if it's right to say all cooking is creative.
Understand?
Chefs have the right to be called chefs because they create dishes. It'd be simple for a true chef to create something from nothing. I don't really understand, but he sure has amazing confidence. Well, I mean, he is the ultimate. I sort of understand Teruteru's uncommon passion toward his dishes.
Anyway...
Hajime, I've been wondering this for a while. Don't you think dishes resemble that a lot? Whatever it is, I don't want to know. Oh my god. That? Like, what could it possibly be? I mean, I'm assuming it's something sexual, but what could it possibly be? Like, what? You know, that. It can only mean one thing. What? What, my penis? Like, no, what? How? Juicy, succulent meats intertwined. Oh my god, I actually got it right. What? How do you get... The naughty sound of squishing and splashing ringing each time. Dude, what is this guy's issue? I mean, listen. Like, I've seen perverted characters before. Like Meliodas, you know, from Seven Deadly Sins, and Sanji from One Piece, or whatever. But this guy just, he doesn't stop. He doesn't give a shit. He just goes all out from the beginning. Like, what?
I can't stop drooling.
Dude, this guy would be expelled from school, like, on the first day. My god. At times it's gentle. At times it's I can't read it. I cannot read this. Nah, I'm not reading this. Nah, bro. No. See? You understand. You know, it would be pretty funny as hell if that's what motivated him to do cooking. Because he couldn't get any girls, he decided to get some sausages and then start cooking and started like imagining these lewd thoughts, and then he somehow became the ultimate. I don't think so. Could it? Wait. No, it can't be wrestling. Wait, what? Oh, it is? Oh, I was right. Never mind. ... Phew, I guess it's unavoidable. At least I know now that your body is pure. Okay, don't come any closer, please. Teruteru's mumbling gibberish to himself. I should just let him be. Be too annoying to deal with. Oh my goodness, dude. That is the face of a man that's going to steal your girl. That right there. That is actually a face of terror. Like, look, it's all black, just like his soul. I mean, like, he doesn't even have an eyelid. Or a pupil. Look, ridiculous. He's literally devil. Well, perverted devil. Well, if you ever decide to cook, you should know some simple... Do I want to know? Do I really want to know? He's probably going to say something like, rub it all over, oil it, make it scrumptious by like, whatever. They say there's a fine line between cooking and screwing. Yeah, I'm good. I'm out now. Who the hell ever said that? I don't really want to think about it, but don't tell me that's the reason. I was thinking that too. Don't tell me that's the reason you started cooking. Man, this game really knows me. I see. That sounds plausible. After all, both actions appeal to a human's instinct. No, I don't think they do, dude.
Understand?
But to be honest, it's much simpler than that. I was destined to become a chef the day I was born.
Well,
After all,
guess that's about it.
my family's restaurant back home is a diner. I mean, a fancy upscale restaurant. Nah, dude, I already saw the diner. But, you know, it could easily be a restaurant though, with his skills. I see. So you decided to become a chef as you were helping out your family's business. Right on the money.
Eh?
Yep and yep. It weren't something that easy. I think, well... Oh, did you just use an accent, right? Because he doesn't know. The rise of family restaurants. Constant attacks by cheap chain joints. The bullying from a rival store. Right, the competition. A grief-stricken mother. He mentioned that, right? And frightened young Oh, he has siblings? Oh. That'd be pretty interesting to see. Young siblings who were born to different mothers. Wait, what? Different mothers? Wait, what? So did the father have children with different mothers? Okay. To stop that crisis, I ventured alone and competed in a cooking death match, hosted by the Shogun of Taste. Just kidding. A dirty tale of hardship like that doesn't suit an attractive urbanite like me. Nah, he's telling the truth, surely. You'd rather hear me talk about my splendid and glorious life as a first-rate chef, right? Right? You know, I'm surprised I actually haven't heard, well, I'm assuming that Teruteru actually hasn't gotten to that level yet? Like, I feel like, all his life he was actually helping his mother in that diner, so he didn't really get much recognition because he couldn't really, you know, leave her. So that's kind of interesting. I kind of want to know more about that cook-off. Yeah, me too. Oh, what? Ah, boo. Alright, Teruteru. Here, I have Sonia's undergarment for you. Surely he must like this. But of course it's gonna say, oh my goodness. Okay, I guess it's too valuable. Alright, you know what? Why don't you take this? Actually, yeah, I would love to see him wear this. Would he like this though? Well, wait. Cluttered poem. No, I was gonna say Sonia, but nah, I don't think she can wear this. Okay, well, you know what? It fits you, so why not? Okay, good. My bestest best friend again. That reminds me, your place back home is a Oh my god, I keep getting the wrong guy. Your place back home is a restaurant, right? As I recall, you said it was a diner.
Well, guess that's about it.
What happened? If you're looking for a Rubicon, he's sleeping beside... Robocon? Wait, what? What is that?
Understand?
Or are you talking about this apron? Just as I thought you noticed it. A Chinese acquaintance of mine told me that he's a karaoke buddy with a Versace designer. Okay, so I guess he doesn't want to really share with other people that he owns a diner. Understandable, but, you know, I think he should be proud of what he has. So he had this specially made for me. Plus, it was the low price of only $490. For Wait, what? For the scarf? Wait, did I read that wrong? Oh, apron. Oh, wow. Is it really that expensive?
Well,
By the way,
that's
he also got
about
me
it.
this shirt. It was designed by Galtier. If I remember right, I paid him back with a barrel of Shaoxing rice wine, I think. Okay, kind of random, but I feel like he totally changed the subject. Yeah, I guess he really doesn't want to talk about the diner. But dude, you should be proud of your own family diner, dude.
Understand?
If I'm going to serve first-rate customers in a first-rate restaurant, I need to be mindful of my appearance.
To tell you
I've
the
discussed this with
truth.
my siblings. Yeah, I really want to meet your siblings, dude. They must be slow, like chubby and stuff. I don't know, squishy. Anyways, and they agreed with me. But they're also, you know, people who've made mistakes due to the folly of you. It has to be a mistake for them to admire a job like that. A job like that? What? I haven't seen them for a while, so I don't really know. But it sounds like they're being scouted by a restaurant. Oh, are they chefs too? Apparently, they're candidates for the title of Ultimate Male Escort and Ultimate Female Escort. Huh. I wonder if that's actually gonna be a thing in future games. Huh, that'd be... Nah, actually, well, I don't know. That'd be interesting. Male and female escorts? Aren't they under... Well, he didn't say it was younger, right? Maybe they're older. Plus, his siblings still have that face. Seriously, look at Teruteru's face right now and tell me that's not the face of someone that can just steal anyone's girl. I mean, really, one look at that face and he would, I mean, you'd be seduced. I mean, truly, like, you see that face in the middle of the night, I would just wake up and just, well, probably run away, but anyways. Huh? What happened? They must have some serious techniques. I mean, they must have, I guess that's probably why they're called ultimates. It's obvious they're just exploiting their youth to make a quick buck. 100 million annually? Well, I'm assuming that's yen, but still, that's what? Is that $1 million? Hey, it doesn't even matter, that's a lot. That much money doesn't mean a thing. What? Wait, I'm so confused here. Are they underage or not? If they are, why is Teruteru acting like it's not a big deal? I guess they don't have that close of a relation, maybe? I mean, it's still... That's right! Money isn't everything! You gotta think about the big picture! They think they're so great at earning more money than me! Okay, I see some jealousy. I don't know if he's worried about them or just jealous of them. Probably jealous. Well, actually, no. I think Teruteru has a kind heart. I think. Hopefully. But still, didn't you become a chef just to... Hajime, come on, man. Surely it's more than that.
No.
Wait, what? It is? My dream is... I want to own my own restaurant. Of course, that's not all. Okay. I'm not sure if I should trust him or not, but it sounds believable. Obviously, I don't want to appear in a lot of TV shows, and it'd be nice to put on a dinner show too. To get some ladies.
Well,
maybe partner up with some convenience stores and fast food places too, don't you think? Oh yeah, and Byakuya, I mean, well, the chubby Byakuya can help you with that probably. Wait, can he? Even if he is the ultimate imposter, I mean, in the end, he wouldn't be able to really take over the Togami Corporation though. Okay, never mind. Psh. Doesn't that mean, in the end, you only want fame and fortune? Well, probably not for himself, though. Well, I mean, himself and for his mother. And, you know, that's respectable, I think.
no way.
My real dream is, you know... Oh, is he too, like, embarrassed to talk about it? I mean, I would probably be proud of, you know, sharing someone that I'm trying to help my mom, but... Having a cute sommelier wife. Aww. He looks like he's confused. Okay. I don't know why, but I feel like he wants to hide his true intentions. Yeah, it's probably the mother. I don't know what that is yet. Oh, I see. Yeah, so he's gonna probably talk about it as we get more hope fragments. Okay. Good. After parting ways with Teruteru, I decided to return. You know, I wonder if Teruteru would like a tissue for, you know, his personal usage. And I'm not talking about wiping his nose. Should I risk it? Actually, yeah, I think he might like the tissue, honestly. I don't know, I'm kind of scared. I don't think he's gonna hate it though. Okay, phew. Oh, it's okay, okay. I see. Sometimes, you know, it's acceptable to have something a commoner would have.
Okay.
I'll gladly accept it. Yeah, just try not to use it all in one day. The ingredients in this island supermarket is not good at all. That's concerning. They aren't even properly managing the freshness at all. Right, because Monokuma's the one who's doing it. Just a while ago, I even found an ingredient that had mold growing on it. Ugh. Wait, but seriously though, who was cooking the food when Teruteru was gone? I'm really curious about that. One of the biggest mysteries in this game. I need to do something about it soon. What would you do, Hajime? Hey man, I'm just grateful for whatever I get. What do you do with moldy ingredients? Kill it with fire! Remove the mold? I don't know about that. If I click on this, I think he's gonna dislike it, but... I mean, well, I guess if you just cut the part where there's no mold, I guess, but... What if there's something inside that we can't see with our eyes? I don't know. Okay, there's no other option but to throw it away, right?
Hey.
That's exactly right. Oh, okay. Do not cook a safe, tasty dish. That's Teruteru. That's the only way.
Well done.
Such a disrespect to our ingredient. Wait, what? Is he disagreeing with that statement? I think it is, yeah. Looks pretty mad. I guess he's pretty serious about ingredients. Well, yeah. Regardless, I guess it's understandable since the supermarket is on some rural island. Compared to the market in Ayama that I was visiting, this store is terrible. I don't really get it, but does it make that much of a difference? Yes, well, for commoners, maybe not, but, you know, the end result usually looks tasty anyways. Yeah, I mean, for me, honestly, like, I don't like these fancy kind of chefs. Like, where, like, they throw away food if it's not perfection. I just despise that kind of. Like, if it's good enough to eat, just eat the damn thing, dude. Don't throw it away.
You're kidding, right?
Hajime, you poor thing. From the bottom of my heart, I feel so bad for you. I feel bad for the food and all the poor people. You've never seen the sparkle released by quality ingredients? The countless miracles?
Understand.
The sexy skimmer of a fish is... What? Shimmer, I mean, but... Yeah, because I totally look at the fish's eye and just mesmerize myself in it before eating it. Wait. No, I don't even eat fish's eye. Ugh. The seductive shine of oil dripping from the meat's fat. Okay, buddy. No, I'm good. Isn't it good to actually... Nah. Now oil's different from fat. Never mind. Fresh, ripe veggies with their smooth... Oh, lordy. Forgive him. Just thinking about that makes my loins... Oh my gosh. Isn't that bad for a cook? I really do miss my darling tender ingredients. With my own hands, I want to reshape them as gorgeous and beautiful dishes. You know, I'm surprised he hasn't made a dish that's shaped like a woman or something. I don't... Or maybe he did when he was alone. Are you getting turned on too? Yeah, by you, totally, yeah. Instead of eating amazing dishes like that, I'd rather just eat normal... Damn it, I keep getting the wrong guy. I'd rather just eat normal food. But that might be because of the current situation. He's like, bruh, what? Then, that's what I'll make for you the next time I feel like cooking for you. Huh? Normal food? It's okay if I make an obviously cliched meat and potato stew with no fun flavors at all, right? I think it's a perfect dish for you. Since you sort of look like a potato yourself. Yeah, nah, I think that's you, buddy. Dude, you're literally shaped like... Wait, no, he kind of looks like a broccoli shape. Anyways.
Well, guess that's about it.
That all depends on if I feel like making it. So just wait patiently and look forward to it. Sure. Just don't poison me, okay? I feel like he slipped in a snide comment about me just now, but... A meat and potato stew made by the ultimate chef. It's probably gonna taste like heaven. I'm looking forward to seeing the end results. Man, I'm kind of running out of gifts here. I hope I have enough for everyone. Oh wait, no, I have coins. What am I doing? Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. Alright, well, I guess I'll do that. Hold on. After this. Pre-packaged risotto. Yeah, surely he'll like this one. Are you serious? Oh my goodness, what? Man, what is food? Okay, I guess it wasn't up to his standards. God damn it. I appreciate your feelings, but... Wow, just like... Oh my gosh. God, why? Just take the fine. Alright, you incompetent little chungus. Alright, so I kind of replenished my gifts, and yeah, I don't think I'm gonna give him any food anymore because, well, I totally forgot that he's kind of picky with food. So I thought for sure he would like this one. I mean, like, come on, very nutritious and whatever, but no, it's not good enough for the ultimate chef. Fine. Jeez. Alright, as I was getting the gifts, though, I kind of realized that the one that Fuyuhiko hated, apparently the kid's toy, quote. Yeah, this one. I can't believe I just realized this, but I just read the description and I realized, yeah. Flip the switch to set the doll shaking. Yeah. Yep, that's a kid's toy, alright. And I think he's gonna like this one because, well, this is obviously sexual. Although I don't think... I'm not sure how he would use this one. But I don't think he's gonna hate it. Surely not.
You're kidding,
What?
right?
Oh. Whew. God, that face scared me. Oh, oh, wow. Is that the legendary? Don't tell me you're really giving me that? I'll return the favor of my body. No. Just keep that chungusness to yourself, please.
Hey,
Okay. Gosh, like, ugh. Are you ready? No. What is this all of a sudden? What do you mean, am I ready? Who cares? Just answer. Are you ready? Yes? I knew you would say that, Asme. What am I ready for?
okay.
Surprise butt sex. I mean, you're ready to eat my specially made... Oh, I totally forgot about that because I was so pissed off at the last, gift. Why do I need to be ready to eat something? Well, you know what they say, right? When food is so tasty it melts your mouth and tongue. Try imagining that realistically. Sure. What? The heart? Man, what are you talking about? That's like amazing. Okay, it's not amazing for the ultimate chef. Ugh. If something like that really happened, that dish would stop being food and become a whipping. Poison. Oops, if you keep chatting about pointless things, my wonderful dish will get cold. Oh, you carried it all the way out here? Now then, here you go. With that, Teruteru revealed a Tupperware container. Before he even opened it, delicious smell that words can't describe flooded the area. Is this what we were talking about before? Can I please see it? Ugh, of course not. My most proud masterpiece, Versailles style meat and potato stew, quite above. Okay, try some. Man, I wish I could eat this food. Well, although actually, no, I don't, because once I eat one, my taste buds will probably become spoiled. It smells like a normal meat and potato stew, but once you taste it, I just in my pants. I made up my mind, and as soon as I opened the Tupperware, I was scarfing down faster than I could shovel it in. This is delicious. This is incredibly delicious. Steamed potatoes that fall apart so delicately. Carrots seeping with such gentle flavor. Man, if Hajime's talking like that, yeah, it must be good. Onions that are nearly melted, tender meat with the perfect amount of fat clinging to it. Everything had combined to form such perfect harmony. I've never eaten such a delicious stew in my whole life. Did I somewhere... Huh? After all, I'm the one who made it. That may be obvious, but it's not just delicious. How should I put it? It reminds me of something I forgot. Like my mother's cooking. After I quickly finished eating, Teruteru silently stared at me for some reason. You sure say such interesting things. Yeah, I think I have a general idea of what you like. So what should I make you next? Man, imagine having Teruteru as your personal chef. Zodiac style boiled atove? Or, no, how about Aztec style mackerel simmered in miso de poche? Dude, the names all sound suspicious. They seem like they're just regular homestyle meals. Really? I mean, to me, they sound pretty fancy to me, but okay. Could his cooking specialty really be... Oh, animals? Or... Wait, what? Wait, what was that last thought? Alright, Chungus Teruteru. Alright, so I decided to kind of give him this one, despite it being a food. But it says it bears sweetness that will take you to heaven. So surely, if Teruteru does not like this, nah, he's trash. It's so good that you'll be possessed by evil. Okay, well, surely. Oh my gosh. Oh. I actually thought he would hate. Okay, wow. Alright, good. Good. Okay, so you do have some standards. Good. You're giving this to me? dot dot. Oh yeah, this is my final one, isn't it? Now that I think about it. What happened to him? He's strangely quiet. Looks like he's thinking about something. What's up? Why are you looking at me with such passion? Oh, I get it. You've finally awakened. Let's go right ahead and start planning our future together. I am... Nah. Dude, you know, I can't even tell if he's joking anymore. Is he just like bisexual or something? Not that that's a bad thing, but just be open about it, dude.
Tonight.
All through the night, of course, and in bed, obviously. Nah, dude, you can have Nekomaru or something. I don't know. Well, actually, yeah. Now that I think about it, he didn't mind when Nekomaru said to put the what was it, like the sunscreen at my back, and he didn't mind. So maybe he is bi. Why do you always do that? Why do you always do that? Well, that's just a little joke. Aw, I mean, okay. I've actually been thinking a little. What you said about being reminded of something you forgot. That meat and potato stew I made you was actually my mom's recipe. Oh, it felt really nostalgic somehow. That makes sense. It's sort of like the taste of a mother's home. Oh wow, I was right. That's right, a pure nostalgic taste. For me, it's the taste of my mom's cooking. The flavor she'd always be cooking in the kitchen of our rundown country diner. Seeing you eat and enjoy so much made me remember to. Oh, reminded of him, okay. Why I started cooking.
Hey.
Just because the dish is gorgeous and uses first-rate ingredients doesn't mean everyone will like it. That's true. Tastes change depending on likes and dislikes, feelings and emotions, memories and perception. It depends on each person to determine what they believe is tasty. I didn't really want the sparkling city life or my stunning success. Oh, he's actually gonna tell us. Wow. I just wanted to cook for someone important to me. Aww, that's so sweet. Gosh. Okay, well, I mean, I expected as much, though.
My cooking was just for the sake of making the person most important to me smile. Why did I forget something as important as this?
Probably because you're in this damned island, and well, you probably haven't seen her in like, what, 2-3 years now? But you remember, right? So all you have to do now is never forget that again. That's probably your dream or something, don't you think? Well, it's not like it's my place to say that. Again, Hajime with the smooth words. Hajime, I'm gonna fall for you. I mean,
I see.
just as I thought, you're quite interesting. It'd be great if you let me thoroughly inspect you just once. Yeah, go right ahead. Let me just call the cops real quick. Of course, I like to thoroughly inspect you while you're naked as the day you were Dude, can you like at least just like not make it so obvious as what you're trying to say? Like, what? I've never seen someone that just says it straight up without hesitation. Like, how do you keep a straight face? You're the same as ever, making such vulgar remarks. I know. To thank you for everything. I made something to make you happy. Try eating this! No, I don't want your undergarments, please. And Teruteru took... Oh, no. 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 Not the undergarments. Oh, okay. A white rice ball. Just a rice ball? The glossy white rice perfectly matched my refreshed state of mind, which sharpened my habit. Wow, he's... Oh, okay, so yeah, he mentioned something about, knowing what a person's perception and all the other stuff. So he's really good at reading people. Wow. Just like Mikan. Just like, who else was it that was good at reading people? Was it Pekko? Man, I really need to remember all these. And I won't hold back. Thank you for the meal. Oh, that was Hajime. Damn it. I bit into it, and the sweetness of the rice spread throughout my mouth. Seemed unseasoned at first, but when I bit into it, I could tell it was slightly seasoned with something. Something different than what's normally used to bring it out flavor. What in the world is this? It's no use. I can't stop stuffing this rice ball into my mouth. It's so good. It's just too good.
Well, guess
Obviously.
that's about it.
I get my all when I... You gave your all. Wow, then it must be really, really good then. More importantly, how is it? Are you feeling it alright? Okay, you better not have put some aphrodisiacs or some shit like that. I swear it now. Are you starting to feel a little weird? Or maybe you feel your core getting strangely warm. Oh dear God. No, please. Please don't tell me you put aphrodisiacs down. Okay, well I guess Hajime's not feeling it. What is the season? Well, obviously. That's a trade secret. I mean, I'm surprised he would even ignoring for that for now. I feel like I got to understand him a little better. I can feel a strong bond forming with Teruteru. Oh man, I wanted to know about his mom. Well, I guess there's nothing really to talk about actually, now that I think about it. I do wish I could see his siblings though. As long as we have this bond, I won't give up. That was kind of nice. I see, so he forgot why he was cooking in the first place and Hajime helped him with it. Okay. Right, and he's not just... Well, he actually doesn't cook for fame. He just wants to cook for his mother, which is just so sweet. That was kind of nice. That's actually a... You know, I actually expected Teruteru's undergarments to be like... Not even like pretty much non-existent. I'm even surprised he has an undergarment, honestly. Okay, so I decided to kind of actually do one more today. I want to finish Kazuichi today. And since I already spent time with him once, I only have to do 4 more, and I think that's actually perfect, because if I remember, there's 50 days into this. So I'll just play Island Mode again, and then finish Akane Nekomaru tomorrow. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Wait, actually, I want to see what we talked about the last time I talked to him, because that was a long time ago. Right, he was raised in a bike shop, and I think I remember him talking about his grandpa or something. Junk all his life, he spends all his time helping his family? Yeah, okay. I wonder what kind of background story he's gonna actually tell me, though. Interesting. Where are you at? There you are. Oh, Hiyoko, I miss you. Alright, anyways. Let's think about how we can kill time. Wait, what did he say before that? Man, I'm a little bored. Oh, okay. Typical. Alright, I know Kazuichi likes mechanical stuff. Okay, so luckily I don't have to give him food. Well, actually, no, I have a crap load of food, so I guess it's not that big of a deal, but... I do remember him, safety half shoes. What is that? Oh, okay. I do know he likes that little radio thing, so I think I'll just play it safe. Because I can't afford to accidentally give him something that he doesn't like. Just like how I did with Teruteru. So, hold on, where is it? Ah, here it is. Old-timey radio, and I have 3 of them. Sick.
Are you serious?
You're seriously gonna give me that?
Engine's revving.
I'm starting to get really excited. Okay, calm down. Well, no, he's not Teruteru, so...
Man.
Why aren't there any vehicles with engines on this damn island? There are, though. Oh, wait, we haven't gone to the final island on this one. Yeah. At this rate, I'll take anything. A go-kart, RC toys, a baby carriage. Just let me tinker with something. Baby carriages don't have engines. Yeah, but they got parts.
Aw, man.
There's nothing I can't disassemble. So I took apart the alarm clock inside my room. Oh, I guess that's his hobby. He just likes to disassemble things. I bet that he got in trouble a lot as a kid, though, because if he disassembles random stuff without, you know, the parents' permissions, then... Yeah, you would probably get a spanking. And when I did that, I couldn't put it back together. Bruh. What? How? Oh, so there are times when even the ultimate mechanic can't fix something. Yeah, that's quite surprising. Of course, that sort of thing happens to me all the... Wait, what? So you're only good at disassembling things? What? But even I can do that. What? One time I was tinkering around with thinking, and before I realized it, I made some kind of card thing. Oh, I see. So you can't put it... Oh, I get it. So he's good at disassembling and making something that's just in his mind. He just can't put it back as to how it was. Because okay. He makes things even better. Okay. For some reason, the things I always fix up end up being some kind of vehicle. Oh, okay. So he likes cars? I don't understand at all. So somehow you can make like a disassemble alarm clock into like some mini car, I guess. I don't want messing around with the frame or connecting the electrical equipment. You guys definitely need something with a rumble and some bam bam bam. Hey Hajime, you know what I'm talking about, right? Oh my goodness, I'm getting like Teruteru vibes here. Do I really want it? What, a vibrator? I mean, you know what I really want, right? Refrigerator, that's... I mean, it surely is this, right? Oh, phew, okay. That's what you want to mess around with?
Of course.
That's exactly it. Disassemble, reassemble, see how it goes, etc. Doing that over and over gets my brain moving. That's actually a really good way to get, yeah. Yeah, but I don't want to disassemble because, I mean, I can't reassemble, so... I really miss the smell of oil. Not me. You're right, I haven't really smelled anything like that since we came to this island. But even if there was a car here, you could drive it since you don't have a driver's... Hajime, really? That's why? No, not because there is a freaking island with oceans like 20 feet deep, but... Well, not 20 feet, more like 20 miles deep, but... Because we don't have a yes, no.
How annoying.
There's no way I do something annoying like that. Just get motion sickness and... Oh, yeah. I think you mentioned that, too. Now that I think about it. I just really like the feeling of an engine running. I like all kinds of machines, but vehicles are definitely the best of the best. After all, they look so awesome. Okay, that's actually quite normal. I really want to go home soon and start working on my bike again. Huh. I wonder if you can make like a flying car. Who knows? You're even making a bike, huh?
Awesome!
My dream machine is seriously awesome, you know? According to my calculations, it has top speed of 585 miles per hour. I don't think a bike with that kind of speed is a good thing, dude. That noise. I really miss tinkering with that thing. Man, crazy, because it's been like over 2 years, so I wonder if his body remembers. Well, I'm sure it does. Oh, but it obviously won't be street legal. And since I get motion sickness, I can't ride it anyway. What's the use of making a ride that you can't even use? Well, 585 man, you can definitely get away from the police with that. But you'll probably die, so... After talking with Kazuichi some more, I went back to my room. Okay. You know what? Just for the heck of it, I'm just gonna give him this, because I bet this kind of reminds him of Sonia. Well, is there a chance that he would dislike this? You know what? Whatever. I'll go for it. Oh my goodness. Alright. My bad. If you bring that any closer, I'm seriously gonna... God, why am I so bad at this? I thought... I don't know. I thought it would remind you of Sonia. See, this is why I suck at social interactions. Oh my god. God. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let me just check. How many days have I wasted because I accidentally gave someone something they hated? I remember Nagito very well. I gave him the Junko photo. Oh my gosh. Kazuichi, god damn it. Teruteru, I accidentally gave something he doesn't like. Peko, I gave her something she doesn't like. Fuyuhiko, oh my gosh. So that's like, what, 5 days? Oh my goodness. God damn it, Kazuichi. Ugh. Alright, take it, gosh.
Are you serious?
Yeah, whatever, alright.
Hmm.
Do you have a dream for the future or something? Wow, he's talking about the future? Wow. I've never really thought about it. Maybe I've forgotten what it was. What about you? Do you have one?
Huh?
Well, you know, sort of. Since I'm a mechanic. I'm gonna build my ultimate waifu! There's not much a guy like me can do besides tinker with machines. You know, I even though I was joking, I wouldn't be surprised if you actually make something like that. like a machine that looks like Sonia. Ugh. It's kind of a nightmare. So if I'm gonna race for the stars, then that's the only one for me. What? How the hell did you know for an F1 racer? Okay.
That's obviously wrong.
Something bigger and faster? Oh, never mind. Don't even think about it. Oh, jeez. You'll just laugh. You'll definitely... Laugh? I mean, you are pretty funny, not gonna lie, but... I don't think I'm gonna laugh at your dream. Unless if you say I'm gonna build Sonia. That I would laugh at, but...
I already know.
See? Your face is totally giving it away. What? My webcam is not even on though. I'm making a face? Don't you get it? No.
Hey,
I mean, if I'm talking about the best machine, no, obviously talking about that. What the hell is that? First Teruteru, now you. You're saying that? Ugh. Just don't even think about it. Forget about it already. The ultimate dildo. I mean, what is it? What does he want me to guess? I think Kazuichi probably... A jet? Wait. Yeah, it's probably a rocket ship, right? Yeah. A rocket ship? Laugh all you... Why the hell would I laugh at that? Like, what? That's so freaking amazing. That sounds amazing. Exactly, yeah.
you serious?
Yeah, I literally don't think anyone in... Like, anyone that's playing this game would say that's lame. Like... yeah, okay. Now he says, don't you think rockets are amazing? Okay. They're the biggest and the fastest. They're at the very top of the vehicle food chain. You know, for someone that's the ultimate mechanic, I expected him to like say... I expected him to be able to say like, oh, I'm gonna build something, you know, better than a rocket or something, but still good.
Hey.
But still, there's just one thing I'm worried about. No matter how hard I work to make such an awesome machine, there's no way I can give a girl a ride and... There's no way I can give a girl... Why not? Oh, because he has motion sick. Oh, I see. Wow, that really sucks. To have the ability to ride such... I mean, to make such a thing, but you can't ride it. That would just demotivate me, though. How does Kazuichi have the motivations to still build such a thing? But a fantasy like that is very you, I guess. You ever overcome your motion sickness? I can totally imagine you riding a motorcycle with a girl. Wow, yo, Hajime, I need to learn these lines, man. You're probably hanging out with a bunch of delinquents and get into... Okay, that's not a line I like to memorize, but... I like how he went from that smooth line. I can totally imagine you riding a motorcycle with a girl, but... You're probably gonna hang out with delinquents. What the hell? Wait, what? You think so too? What do you mean you what? You're okay with delinquents? I mean, it's normal to think like that. Did something happen all of a sudden?
Man.
It's nothing. Aw, okay, don't fall for me now. I just remember something I need to do, so, later. Really? I don't really know. Why his attitude changed? It's because of you, man. You're like... Kazuichi's... I mean, not Kazuichi. Hajime is literally like the ultimate speech person, actually.
Damn it!
Somehow, I'm already losing confidence in myself. What? How? Well, it's not like I had any confidence to begin with. Sorry, let me just see if I missed anything accidentally. Serious? Oh, okay, no, I didn't. Okay. Oh my god, that was like a PTSD sound for when I accidentally give someone the wrong gift. My god. Damn it! Why did this have to happen? I want to go home already. What the hell? Well, I mean, on the last free time event, he seemed like he wanted to build something, but I guess he screwed up. Kazuichi seems pretty depressed, both physically and mentally. Get a hold of yourself. I'm sure there must be some way. Well, what are we even talking about? Come on, you know what they say? Where there's a will, there's a way, right? Hajime!
Are we screwed?
Is that kind of lame? Oh, I was expecting him to see it be like, you're my best bro. Sure fall for complaining. Oh, that's true. Sorry. Alright, let's get pumped up and look for a way to escape. He sure recovers quickly. I mean, what were you building though? But still, all the machines here that have engines like airplanes and ships, they're no good. I thought the engines were actually detached from the airplanes though. We might as well put pedals on the ship and pedal boat off this island. We could even make a swan shape too. Yeah, good luck with that. What do you mean, might as well? That reminds me. I get yelled at a lot for modifying various things at school or at home. My greatest invention was attaching an engine to the machine that draws the chalk lines on the soccer field. Wait, what? That's your greatest invention? Oh, maybe when he was a kid. Okay. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool.
Well...
But escaped through the school entrance at full speed without curving or stopping. What, did that get you suspended? Obviously, you'd be yelled at for that. Hey, Hajime, if if by any chance.
Ah,
What if it's impossible? The Monokuma Bastard's rule is that the only person is able to escape. Only one person is able to escape, yeah. That rule doesn't matter. We'll never kill someone. Ha! It's that simple, right? Well, not in this mode. That's true, but can you really believe that nobody here will ever betray us? Oh man, if you start doubting now, you'll never stop. They want you to feel like this. Well, obviously, but
you know, right?
human... Whoa! Humans are creatures that betray each other, you know. That's what the hell, dude? Kazuichi saying that? What the... If they aren't, then... What does that mean? Let me think about it alone. Kazuichi briskly walked away. I understand why he's worried, but I feel like he's worried about something else. Whoa. I guess for now I should just wait until he feels comfortable talking to me about it. Oh, that was actually kind of interesting. Whoa.
Everyone! At last we reach a final Danganronpa rape. Have you probably collected 4 fragments? Whether you cry or not. Time runs out tomorrow. Now live your last day here with no regrets.
Man, if it was only that happy. God, what could have been? Man, seriously, what could have been with Mahiro, dude? Oh, God. I mean, Mahiro was so wholesome. Holy shit. Sonia was wholesome too, but it was more comical to me. Pekko was wholesome. Ah, God, everyone was nice. Even Mikan's was nice, man. I don't know. Wait, this is gonna be the last one, right? With Kazuichi, if I remember correctly. Let me just check real quick. Yep, perfect. Last day too, wow. Right, he says, right, humans are meant to betray each other. Wow. I never thought I would hear that from him, though. Okay, I was about to give him this again for some reason. No. For some reason, he doesn't like it. I guess maybe he thought when I gave this to him, he thought that I wanted him to wear it, but understandable. Should I just give him, like, a ring? Nah, I don't think, I don't even. What the heck? Oh wait, no, if I remember correctly, I think I had another, machine thing as well, I'm pretty sure. Wait, it's filled with the dreams of those who aim for the sky. Okay, surely he must... God, if okay, no, surely. Please. Oh God, okay, phew. Oh my goodness, alright. I'm a little touched, really. Seriously, thanks.
Well,
About that thing from before. Yeah,
for
what's
now.
up? Oh, okay. We going to your house? No? I ran after Kazuichi until oh, it's the beach. Disappointment. What up, buddy? Phew. What the hell? You okay? What you doing?
Shut up!
Can't you see? I'm breathing deeply. You're doing yoga? What the?
You...
I gotta prepare myself for lots of reasons. Oh, is he finally gonna ask out Sonia? I mean, that's kind of out of nowhere, but okay, I'll take it. Alright, I'm ready. Come at me, bro. Okay, well, that's totally not what I was expecting, but... No, hold on, what? I don't really understand what's going on at all.
Hey!
Dumbass! Isn't it obvious? There's only one thing for 2 men to do when they come to the beach. I literally have no effing idea what the hell. What? What? I don't know. Put sunscreen on their backs? What? What can 2 men do at the beach? Hit on girls. That's like a typical JRPG. We date each other. You know what? I'm just gonna say that just to see his reaction. I see. This is a date.
That's right!
What? Oh no, he's being sarcastic. 2 people having fun at the beach will eventually get close to each other and then... Shut the hell up! Oh, you and me? What happened if I dream about that tonight? I just want to lighten the mood a little. Oh my god. Fist fight? I highly doubt it. Oh, what? Oh, it's not hit on girls?
That's right!
At such an open tropical beach, you can run full steam ahead toward all the older ladies. Isn't that what, like, these Japanese games usually do, though?
That's obviously
Wait,
wrong.
what the hell? There are no older ladies in the first... Like, who cares if they're older? I mean, like, if they're younger. I mean, well, just 1 year younger, okay? Or 1 or 2. Not like 10, but... You're so funny. What? Why the hell would we fist fight in the middle of a beach? What? Is that a thing? I'm sorry, I haven't been to a beach in years, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, Chief. I think you would probably be escorted out or something if that happens. Oh, not exactly. What? You're going to punch yourself. What the? What? Huh? You don't mind? My mind won't be set. What? Do you hate me that much? Jesus. It's like I feel lost or something. You believe in me, but I can't believe in you at all. Well, so punch yourself. Not what? Why are you asking me to do that? It's like I betrayed you or something. Kazuichi. Hey, to be honest, I'm wearing contact. Oh, he wears glasses? I mean, or he could be. What is this now? It's not like my hair is this color because I wanted it to look... Oh, I guess he's like trying to tell me about himself because he feels bad about, you know, saying what he said before about betrayals and stuff. Okay. Okay, so his hair is dyed. Okay, I mean, that's no surprise. I don't really think anyone, even in anime, can have a natural pink color. I wasn't really sure what I wanted, so I just tried a few things and it ended up like this. You somehow ended up with a pink hair? Well, I mean, okay. It's not the worst color, I guess? I was always a weak, cowardly kid. All I ever did was study and tinker with machines. I don't understand how the heck that's a weak, cowardly kid, but okay. So, I always believed that everyone who talked to me was a nice person. Okay. Oh, but he got betrayed, I guess? So even if I was betrayed or lied to, I always believed I had a good reason for it. Oh, wow, that's... I don't know, I mean, I understand his mindset, but if that happens more than once, I would just be like, nah. That's what I always believed. Well, because I was too scared to admit it. The Kazuichi I know is a confident, happy-go-lucky guy who gets a little carried away sometimes. Very true. Or maybe he's just been pretending to be like that. When I was in middle school, there was this guy I thought was my best friend. Here we go. We always did everything together, and I could talk to him about anything. But one time, I let him cheat off my test because he begged me for help. But he got in trouble. Oh, he got snitched. But we got... And he... Yeah, okay. Till the very end, he insisted that I was the one who willingly gave him the... Bruh. But as long as he didn't get punished, I really didn't mind sharing my answers with him at all.
Man.
But ever since that happened, he kept avoiding me. I wonder why. It's not like I really cared. Maybe he felt guilty. He probably couldn't stand it. Oh, really? I was thinking like, maybe he was like, ugh, I don't have use for him anymore.
Maybe.
But now that I'm older, I feel like I understand him a little. But at the time, I was fed up with everything, so I decided to get rid of it, all of it. Including my looks. Looks? What? That's the reason why you changed so much? I mean, if you like experienced trauma or something, like some life-changing, like, I don't know, like let's say you've been to a war at the age of 12 or something, then maybe I'll understand, but this? When that happened, everyone who used to hang around me started keeping their distance. Yeah, I mean, you don't really see guys with pink hair that often. And punk asses started getting closer to me instead. Okay. Since then, I haven't needed to believe in anyone. I haven't been betrayed. Oh, ever since... Oh, okay, I see. Because you look like a punk ass, I guess. It was really easy. You'd be surprised how much changes when you change your appearance. Yeah, that's true in real life, too. Hot girls get coming on to me? Wait, he was a chick magnet? What? Wait, what? Oh my, what? I didn't know that. Oh, but, oh, so I guess he got tired of it. But then, wait, but then, oh, maybe because Sonia was trying so hard to keep her distance from Kazuichi, maybe that's what made Kazuichi fall in love with Sonia? No, but Kazuichi was trying to hit on her before Sonia started to kind of distance herself. Oh, interesting. Wow. Kazuichi, I never felt betrayed by you. I mean, you always believed in me, didn't you? Well, about that, in chapter 4? Yeah. Nah. But after hearing your reasons, I think it's fine. So how about this? If you ever betray us and make us sad, I'll punch you as hard as I can, got it? Okay. Bring it on. I'll make you eat those words. Thanks, buddy. Because of you, I understand now. What I really hated all along wasn't being betrayed. Then what is it? I hated myself for being too weak to believe in others. Okay. Man.
Whatever happens, I'll believe in you.
Aww.
That's what being friends is all about.
Yeah!
Let's definitely get out of here. All of us.
Yo, he is a real bro. Oh, gosh. Definitely. Kazuichi offered his hand, and I gripped it firmly. This time I felt a strong, definite bond forming between Kazuichi and I. And me and I. But it'll be different if you act suspicious. Even if you're my friend, I'll doubt you if you're suspicious. Except Sonia. Oh, that was some bromance moment. That was cute. Grease monkeying around. Okay. Wow, that's actually a really nice undergarment. Unless if that pink stuff is blood, but... Oh yeah, it's the last day, isn't it? After staring at the sea... After staring at the sea with Kazuichi. Man, that was some bro moment right there. Return to my cottage. How sweet. Oh, I still have one more day. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna, you know, do that starting tomorrow. So, tomorrow we'll be finishing Akane and Nekomaru, the couples. Or what should have been couples anyways. That was pretty cool, actually. Yeah, Byakuya was surprisingly exceeded my expectations. Right, and I really wish I could figure out who this guy really is, though. Hopefully they actually tell us that somehow. Kazuichi, I expected him to talk more about his family, but... I liked it. So, the thing about it was that he... Yeah, right, his past life, he was betrayed by others, so he kind of changed his appearance. That's a nice explanation right there, but I don't know. I wouldn't change my appearance just because, you know, I got snitched on once, but... I'm glad he became the way he is today, so that's nice. Teruteru. Right, that was pretty sweet for his mother. Okay. But that was pretty wholesome. I'm satisfied. Man, I'm glad I'm doing this right now. Well, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. I always appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.